Hello and welcome to the Out of What?
That's a good start.
I forgot to mention I have a bit of a cough. That's going to happen a lot.
You're in tune to Out of Lives. www.outoflives.net.
Can't handle the truth.
Hello and welcome to the Out of Lives podcast number 46. I am this week's host, Ross Miller, and I'm joined by Dave Wyatt.
Hello.
Kevin Tarn.
What, no funny intros this week?
Yeah,
Nope.
That really threw me off.
Wow. I know, I was expecting some sort of funny intro. Well, hello everyone.
Yep. And the Queen of LA, Sofia Harris.
Wow, I see.
That is the worst thing.
What?
Why would you? Oh, never mind. Hello. God damn.
Well,
Is
Sophia,
it just because I sound American now?
God knows what you sound like
She does
nowadays.
sound American. I thought you was American.
I
can
thought
speak
you were
with a
American.
British accent if I want to.
Yes, do that. That'd be fun.
Alright.
Keep that up the whole pod.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I'm going to put on a Scottish accent for the whole pod. How about that? Right.
Maybe French.
Traditionally.
German.
Oh, God. Why do I agree to host these things? Anyway, right, we usually get started with talking about what our highlights of the week are. So we'd better do ladies first. So, Kev, what has been your highlight of the week?
Das ist gut, ja? No. My highlight of the week has been the COD World League that is showing on YouTube at the moment.
Is that fishing?
Fishing? No.
Yeah.
Call of Duty World League.
All right, okay.
Ross, you
I
fantastic
got that
bastard.
joke.
I got it too. I'm so happy.
It took me a second. It always takes me a second though. But oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Never mind. Yeah, the COD World League. I haven't been that big into Black Ops 3 since it came out, but it's actually been really good to watch. It's a really good esport if you've not really watched one before, and it's been going on for about 2 weeks now. They're on their second week of it, and they've got 3 leagues. They've got the North American League, they've got the European League, and they've got the Australian League. And basically, they get the big teams from each country, and they've got their own separate league. And at the end of those leagues, I think they're going to a big competition, and whoever wins out of that wins 200,000. So, been enjoying that.
Oh, is it? So it's still on at the moment?
Yeah, I'm actually watching it right now.
Right.
Whilst you're podcasting?
Whilst I'm podcasting, I'm multitasking.
My God.
So your attention's going to be sharp today then.
I'll be
So,
focused on the podcast.
You're watching
You're right.
shit, and I'm putting on nail polish. This is just great. Productivity.
You don't even want to know what I'm doing.
What?
Right, anyway, Dave, what's your highlight of the week?
I know for the last 2 weeks I said it was going to be Pokemon, but then changed it last second.
Yep.
This week it actually is Pokemon.
Okay, so what version of Pokemon are you playing?
I've just finished X and I'm now playing Black. So this is my third Pokemon in 3 weeks.
Do you not get bored of those? Because I find they get really, really repetitive.
This is the first time I've played them since I was about 11, so I'm not bored of them yet. But I've set myself a challenge of collecting every Pokemon. I know that's the idea of the game, but I'm going at it aggressively.
I think I was gonna say I think I only ever played Blue, or it was either Blue or Red, and I'd always get halfway through and then I'd just get bored, and then I'd start over again a couple of months later and then get bored again.
Yeah, it's a lot of reading in it, though, isn't it? That's probably where you got stuck.
Yeah, there were some 5-letter words in there.
Yeah, the big
Maybe a
ones.
bit.
That's unacceptable. Did you get it? Because
What's that?
Onyx, the Pokemon.
So bad.
Oh my god, are you taking Ross's place for bad jokes this week?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to keep it quiet.
It's got no use then.
So I dread to ask, but Sophia, what has been your highlight of the week?
Oh my God. Okay, so it's pretty random, but I take a train every morning into Oslo, and this day I was sitting there, everything was normal. This dude sits next to me. I'm like, hello, how are you? I didn't say hi. I don't talk to people. Oh my God. But I sat down, and he put his phone away, and he opens his backpack and takes out a Discman. And I'm like,
yeah.
whoa, what's going on? And first of all, I forgot what they look like. I mean, it's like he took out a pizza. and just like it's
Jesus
massive.
Christ, did it carry 3 CDs or something? One of those ones that turn when you finish the CD.
I think he had like a burnt CD.
Uh,
I didn't like. I had to like take a sneak picture, and then he saw me, and I kind of just like looked nonchalant away, just like nope, nothing here. And
Did he rock it? Did he rock it though? Like, is it like this
Well, he
guy's
kinda- it
retro
was
and
weird
quite
'cause
cool?
He took it out of the backpack, and he like did whatever the fuck you do with the Discman, and then he like hid it in his backpack again, like people hadn't already seen it. So he just sat there with it in the backpack, and I'm just like,
You have it on your lap, are you? It'll be taking up
see what I
space.
found the other day? I found my old tape player, personal tape player, so I might take that out one day with the big earphones.
Yeah,
see
you've
how
got to
many you
have
get.
those sort of like really old-fashioned over the head. Not none of this
The
big
one with the
shit.
metal strap. That's
Yeah,
the metal
that's
strap.
it. And the fluffy, the fluffy bits on the. Well,
put
they
my
must
high
have a
tops
name, but yeah.
high tops.
Yeah.
Maybe we should we should start a movement and just bring Discmans back.
Yeah, let's bring Discmans back.
Hashtag Discman back.
Yeah, so we want to see hashtag Discman back.
Discman.
Discman, yeah. Discman.
I love how you say Discman. Discman.
Discman.
It's
I
a
used to call it
Discman.
a CD player, but you started with a Discman, so now it's just Discman.
I just see a man at a desk now in my head.
Okay.
Right, well, because having pronunciation problems, let's bring back the tape player, because we all know what that is.
Yeah, tape player.
Right, tape. Bringing back the Walkman.
Yeah,
I
solid.
loved my tape player. One of my highlights in my life was the day when I got my mini disc.
Oh my god, yes.
I remember those.
I'll tell you, this is quite retro now. So I was at college at the time, and I used to take my mini disc in, and Napster was huge at the time, and download my latest Eminem track off a Napster straight to my mini disc, 3 Music. It was beautiful.
Do you know,
Do you
for
remember
some
what
reason,
came after that? LimeWire.
LimeWire, yeah.
that's
Oh,
killed 2 of my computers in the past. I just got visions of Ross with his with bleached blonde hair.
I did have bleach blonde hair.
I've
Just
seen
the
the photo.
tips.
I've seen the photo.
Yeah, a white T-shirt down to his ankles.
At one point, I had pink hair.
Oh my word.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like me.
But anyway, it was the 90s, so what can you do?
Oh, the
Well,
best
was
of
it?
times.
Was it the 90s? Yeah, roundabout.
Yeah, it
But
was
early
The
2000s
1890s.
anyway. The 1890s, aye, right. Well, anyway, my highlight of this week. Oh, can you take a guess what it
Football
is,
Manager.
guys?
I'll be fucking Football Manager, I swear to God.
Sophia, would you like to have a guess?
What your highlight is?
Yeah.
Oh my god, maybe it's like
Scott not being on the pod.
yeah.
That's
Let's go
everyone's
with
highlight this week.
No, my highlight of this week was actually I got to go and see a movie which isn't out until the end of the month.
Oh, so you
The
downloaded it?
Revenant?
No, I didn't download it. I actually got to go to the pictures to go and see it. It's called Spotlight.
That's how old is he?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I actually really enjoyed it. So that was highlight week. I wouldn't go into any spoilers. It's about paedophilia in the Catholic Church.
Oh wow.
But it's more about the journalists which expose it rather than the actual paedophilia itself.
So
Because I haven't
it's
seen it.
a nice romantic comedy then.
Yeah, one you take the wife to. It was
So that's my
religious. Not...
Valentine's Day sorted.
Nice.
Yeah, I tried the whole Deadpool trick for Valentine's Day, but she wasn't having it.
Well,
Someone's
you know, in Ghostbusters, they say that the world's gonna end on Valentine's. I think it's Ghostbusters 2.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm hoping because of the time difference that it was in America, so we have time to go to see Deadpool and then die. Who knows?
They're 5 hours behind us.
Well, it's
Yeah.
LA, then it's 9. Or
Behind
8.
us.
8 for you guys.
So we would go first, then them.
No, I'm thinking if it's gonna happen on their time zone, then we're good.
I can
We're
go on
not good.
Australia's time zone because they're like 12 hours ahead of us.
Yeah,
12 hours to watch it.
that's true.
Oh no. Or-
No,
yeah,
other way
that would work,
around.
wouldn't it? Oh, it's the
Oh,
other way
wait, what?
around. So we'd have to have it on your time zone. Yeah, that makes
don't-
sense. So it'd
I
have
don't
to be
even know
your
what's
time zone. So then we'd get 8 hours.
Let's be honest, if the world ends, is that what you're going to do? Like, the world's
Yes.
ending, I need to just quickly go and sit and watch Deadpool.
I'd play
I'm
Football
single,
Manager.
so yes.
Fair enough.
I got nothing to do.
Or no one.
No one. I got nothing. I'm alone. I'm gonna go watch Deadpool and eat icing from the can.
From the cat.
Add some violin
Yeah.
music during that bit.
Yeah, I think you're going to add some sad music in as she's talking about it.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Right, guys, we're going to move on now to the news.
Bye.
X-Files is back in more ways than one.
Woo!
Life in post-apocalyptic Moscow hits Hollywood.
Ah!
Sneak attack in a Cloverfield.
Woo!
We are Legion.
Ow!
Jumanji. This is why we can't have nice things. Educational craft. That was terrible.
That was horrific.
It was horrific.
Let's just move on to the news.
Yeah.
So, we all know X-Files is back. I was about to say X-Factor then. We all know X-Files is back next week. I'm pretty sure it's next week. It'll be next week when this goes out anyway.
Yeah.
Was that when it debuts in the UK?
No, we've got some time in February, but that's when it debuts in
I thought it
America.
came out January 3rd in America.
No, 28th, I think.
I thought it was already out.
Anyway, but the show's creator, Chris Carter, has revealed that he's written a third X-Files movie. He said he penned the script before he was approached by Fox about the new TV series, saying, I actually wrote a third movie just because I was interested in the idea of where that might go. I let my wife read the third movie and she said, I don't think that's for television. So the future of the X-Files is now focuses solely on the revival next month. So we might be getting a third X-Men film.
I watched the X-Files... X-Men film?
Gosh.
I watched the X-Files movie 3-4 nights ago.
Really?
Is
And
that
I've
the one with
watched
guy
the
with
first-
Data in it?
No, that wasn't the one I watched. It wasn't I Want to Believe. It was the one...
With Billy Connolly.
No. It was just called The X-Files, I'm sure.
You sure?
Yeah.
There's only been... What happens in it? Come on.
I can't remember.
Great movie.
Because, no, the thing is I've watched 8 episodes of the TV show as well, so it's all sort of merging into one in the last week.
Okay.
So you're obviously getting yourself quite hyped up for the new series.
I loved the X-Files. Like, I cannot wait for this. Joe from BitSocket, fuck you, Joe, he just pointed out, he's like, I would quite happily exchange the whole X-Files for one episode of that cheap imitation that came out about 5 years ago. Fringe, yeah.
What?
No, to be fair,
Oh. No.
I do quite like Fringe.
I love Fringe. What the fuck are
I
you
finished
talking
the
about?
first season of Fringe, but I haven't started the second yet.
Fringe is awesome, but except for the last season. The last season is the
Yeah.
worst thing ever. You could just stop at the fourth one, and it's a great ending.
No,
Then
the
A lot
last,
of TV shows are like that, though,
I,
aren't they?
I don't know. I don't think the last series of Fringe is as bad as the last series of Dexter.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
What about last series of Lost?
Oh, don't get me started.
that's a tough one. That was
Favorite trends
fucking
on
awful
TV.
as well. Anyway,
I didn't even see the last of Lost. I played the video game though.
wow.
It is
I don't-
literally the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
You didn't even play as a character in Lost.
They made a game.
Yeah, they made the
They
game.
made two.
It's called Via Domus or something, and like you think you're playing Jack, and then suddenly Jack comes up, and you're like, oh, so I'm just this random person. Okay. And you're just like walking around with all the important characters doing the important stuff, but you're not anyone in the series.
Is that like the first game that's been based on a TV show? I
No.
can't think of any more off the top of my head.
No, there's been plenty.
There's like hundreds. I'm pretty sure it's an
Yeah.
X-Files game.
Yeah.
There are games for
Okay.
everything.
Yeah, there was an Aerosmith game back in the day before
Oh no,
Rock.
yeah, I remember there being a CSI game on PC as well.
Oh yeah, classic.
That was just a really stupid statement, that was, Kev.
Yeah, it was.
I
just
for your
couldn't
homework for
think of
next
any,
week,
so-
I want you to have researched every single TV show game to come out, and I want you to read a list out.
Or give us a
Oh,
quiz
yeah.
on it.
They had a lot of
that'd be good.
SpongeBob games. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
Lots
that's
of-
Yeah, Rugrats
And
games.
they had the Hell's Kitchen game.
South Park game.
they did. They did.
I
They had
didn't
all of
think
these
this through.
things. They had all of these things in games.
Yeah. And they had like a Desperate Housewives game.
There's a Corey in the House game. There's about 7 Hannah Montana games.
Yeah.
They all
Then I
go
get
downhill after the
24.
4th one.
I
Yeah,
don't
but-
remember there being a Desmond's game.
Desmond's.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, the X-Files film. All the X-Files films that have come out so far, I think, have been pretty shit
They haven't been great.
compared to the TV show. Anyway.
I don't think
So
it
what
works
his
very
idea
well.
is for this next one?
Well, he hasn't said, unfortunately, but I don't think X-Files works well as a film anyway. It's a good series. You've got 45 minutes. Some of those episodes could have been stretched into films, but they tried to go a bit too grand when they bring it to the big screen, and it doesn't work.
I just remembered there's one with the bees. That's the one I watched.
Yeah, so the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I'm glad we've...
Was it good?
I enjoyed it.
See, I'm not an X-Files fan, so I'm gonna get hyped by watching X-Files.
I saw a trailer for the new series, and when they were acting together, Mulder and Scully, it seemed quite awkward. I don't know if that was just a trailer, but
Well, I'd wait and see it first, I don't know about the trailer, but I mean, if you've never seen any X-Files,
Nah.
you should
Well, I have seen it, but I don't remember it.
try and
which
find
is-
one called Home. That's really good.
Oh,
the only
easy.
one I can remember, the only one I
Stretchy
can
Man.
remember is one where they were
Tombs.
in
Tombs.
the Antarctic. I don't know if you guys remember that one. There was like a weird worm that got inside their bodies and controlled them.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like a
sick.
bit of a Thing rip-off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was alright.
But like
No,
a Mars Attacks ripoff.
All that. No, Home is really good. Home is about some inbred hillbillies. It's
Oh,
wicked.
that is good. That is good. Yeah, I
It's
remember.
quite creepy, actually.
So it's like
Isn't that
Men in
just like the
Black.
Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah, it's more Hills Have Eyes than Men in Black.
I was just thinking about the hillbilly dude that the guy takes over, like the alien takes over.
Oh, yeah, he used to make me feel sick, that guy. Oh,
Water.
I hated that bit.
I felt bad for him. Poor dude.
But Sophia, tonight before you go to sleep,
Uh-huh.
Google X-Files Tombs and watch that.
Tombs. I'm gonna watch that. Alright. I'm gonna Google the tombs. I got it.
That is
Sorted.
the worst accent ever.
That's great. Oh,
Especially
it's
since
really
it's his
good.
response to me.
No, I wasn't
That's
trying
what
to
it
do
is.
Scottish. I'm not gonna go there. I know that that's like territory I should never cross ever. But when I lived in England, I had a pretty good British accent. It just disappeared once I came to LA. And
What, you've been
whatever.
all over the shop,
Shut
haven't you?
up, a repertoire of accents. What do I
I
fancy
know.
to say? Think I'm
People
gonna
think
go
I'm from
for,
Australia.
Go and get your Australian accent.
Sorry.
Put another shrimp on the barbie! No.
Put another shrimp on the barbie. They don't actually say shrimp, they say prawns.
Let's put
Wow.
another prawn on the barbie!
Prawns on the barbie.
Right.
Because I remember
Oh my-
I said that to like this Australian dude when I was in Spain. He was like, "We don't say shrimps, so everybody has it wrong," and he like freaked out. I was like, "Oh, okay, shh. Sorry."
To be fair, we call them prawns here as well, but
Yeah, I didn't
Just
realise
copy that
prawns
off
and
Future
shrimps
Hazard
were the
film.
same thing.
Yeah,
Are they actually the same thing? I feel dumb.
I guess. I don't know. Who
I
cares?
thought there were two different animals.
It's fish. Who cares?
how the
It
fuck
tastes-
did we go from X-Files to fucking shrimp?
I know it. Should we
Life.
try it? Let's bring it back. Right. Next up, Metro 2033 is heading to the movies. So
Woo!
Metro 2033 was a first-person shooter game set in post-apocalyptic Moscow, which looks surprisingly like modern-day Moscow. The game's
Oh,
city
snap.
that was developed in the underground.
I'm sorry, Russia. I'm sorry, Putin. Don't bomb us.
So all the news I read has been saying it's an adaptation of the movie of the game, but the game was an adaptation of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
does
it's a
this
good
count
game.
as a video game adaptation? I think it's more of a.
Nah, I can't. Well,
They changed bits though, didn't they? Because
They changed a lot.
Yeah, like, yeah, I think that if they're basing it upon the game and more the underground sections rather than the above section, then it could be okay. Could be okay.
I think
It's a good
the
game.
The concept's great, so
Yeah.
it's quite interesting.
Be
But
good.
they want to make it a franchise in the vein of Mad Max and the Hunger Games.
Oh.
that would be pretty cool.
Maybe
But
they
I
should
don't know, it's
make
very
one first
enclosed. Yeah.
before deciding they're going to make sequels. I don't like that. I don't like it if you can watch a film and you feel like, yeah, they're setting up a sequel. That annoys me. Especially
Yeah,
in something that might not get a sequel.
Mhm.
That's just my opinion anyway.
I suppose it'll feel a bit like Fallout as well, won't it? If it's like based underground with like an apocalyptic world above.
I feel like
Doesn't
that's
seem
most
premise
movies
is
now,
Fallout.
though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
movies.
true. Like one that's coming up later, actually. in the news.
All right.
The trailer that came out.
Yeah, what I was going to say, I was meant to be doing links and shit like that, wasn't I?
Links?
Yeah.
Look, no one's got my link. Come on.
Right. Yeah, I am. I've honestly got incredibly bad pins and needles in one leg, and it's taking all of my...
No, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel lucky to have this movie coming into my life in the near future. It's like I've got my lucky clover.
Oh, that was awful. Okay, so a surprise trailer dropped this week for a film called 10 Cloverfield Lane. Out of the blue, nobody expected it. It's for a film that's coming out in 3 months' time. So this is obviously a sequel to J.J. Abrams' Cloverfield, which I find people either love it or hate it. I thought it was quite good.
I love that film.
I love Cloverfield. It was very different to whatever I thought it was going to be. Yeah, no, I liked it. Although I found it creepy in the underground sections.
Yeah.
Which would actually be very, very good for the Metro movie. But
It would have been a very good segue.
Yeah, it would have been the underground. Talking about underground sections. But yeah, no. I'm excited for it. The trailer looks better than what I thought it was going to be. So it's like a couple of the guys in that house don't know what's going on outside, but one guy does.
So the story takes place in a bomb shelter. A young woman wakes up after having an accident where she sees a man claiming to be a doctor. He seems to be looking after her, saying that he rescued her just in time, but the city above is no longer habitable. That's the synopsis I've got.
And that's the trailer?
It's kind of what you get from the trailer, yeah. So
yeah.
See, I didn't see the trailer because, like, when it comes to like horror movies and stuff now, I feel like they always spoil it in every movie. And I'm not really a big Cloverfield fan because, like, when I saw it, I was just so, like, I couldn't stop focusing on how many Nokia ads there were throughout the entire thing. I was like, there were Nokia phones and posters and chargers, and it was just a mess. And all I could think was, I want one of those phones. And then, like...
Said no one ever.
No, but back then, they were cool.
A lot of people have problems with product placement in, like, movies and that, but it doesn't bother me because, to me, it sort of places it in the real world instead of having some crappy rip-off name, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like...
Apple, they have banana.
The problem with Cloverfield was it was just Nokia. It was like nothing else. Like if you watch it now
Nokia
and
were
think
the phone
about
back
it,
then, though, weren't they?
Yeah, but there's like they're on a subway or metro or whatever, and it's like that's it. That's just the thing they have. They walk into the electronics shop to get like just Nokia stuff everywhere, and like on the party it's just Nokia phones. Like it's kind of dumb. You should watch it and think about that.
Everyone did have like a Nokia 3310, I think, back then.
They're the best.
Like every single person.
That would have survived the monster attack.
See, I feel like Cloverfield, it like the thing worked because now I'm like all about Nokia. Like I miss it so much. I need it in my life again.
I've got Nokia.
There you go.
But let's talk about the actual film rather than the product placement.
Pay us, Nokia.
Yeah. See, when I first watched Cloverfield, I think I watched it on a big TV, but with headphones because someone was asleep. So I actually found it quite jumpy.
Oh, it is.
You jump.
Oh yeah.
Super jumpy.
And
it's the little things that are jumpy, not the big thing.
But the sound in that was great. Like you would hear things with the headset I had on, a like surround sound or whatever. You could hear things scuttling about. It was really atmospheric. So I'm actually quite excited at this.
I think the sound is awesome, like you said. What I had a problem with, like besides all the Nokia stuff, was the fact that you saw the monster. I wish we didn't see it at all.
Yeah, I completely agree. I know you
I agree as well. Yeah.
You don't get the best shot of it, but you see enough of it to think, I've seen
When we
it
saw
now.
the face ruined everything. We could have just seen the legs and the arms, and it would be scary enough. When you saw the face, you were like, "Really? That's it?" And like by the end with the close up.
I actually I thought they used the monster well in that. I thought they showed it when they should have showed it and that. But I think another reason that film was so good is because it was found footage. It was more personal. I know I'm a big advocate for found footage movies, and this is one of my favourites, I think.
I'm the opposite. I found found footage was done to death, but there are some exceptions. Like Cloverfield did it quite well, and
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
Paranormal Activity.
Chronicle.
Original.
Chronicle's good, yeah.
Beyond, but I mean, it works in Cloverfield. If it doesn't work in a film, if it just feels forced, then I'm a bit like, why have you done that?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird how they've changed from like a handheld camera to an actual film style now. So I don't think this is like a direct sequel. I think this is like based in the same world sort of thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, it hasn't actually said that it's a monster. It might not. I mean, everyone's jumping into the conclusion it's a sequel because it's the same director and it has the kind of same title.
Well, when it fades out in the trailer, it puts Cloverfield up front,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And then the 10 fades in, then the lane. So it's obviously based in the same realm.
Yeah, but this could all just be about them in this bunker. It could be like a psychological thriller in a bunker.
Yeah,
and
no,
the whole monster
I
side
think that's
plot
what it is.
could be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've just used the name to try and get people interested, which is a smart move, I suppose. The one thing is, I went to the pictures to see Cloverfield, and this is the one thing I remember about it. First of all, everyone was crowded round the poster in the cinema, because someone pointed out that the monster was actually in the poster.
Okay.
In
Really?
the cloud formation, yep. And if you look today at the Cloverfield poster, it is there in the cloud formation, okay? And secondly, everyone talked about the Cloverfield sequel for about a year after it.
Yeah.
Because there's a section where he's running across a bridge and there's a guy with another camera running the opposite way.
Oh.
And everyone for years said that was going to be Cloverfield 2.
That'd have been cool.
Which
that would've been-
I think
that
he
would've been really
himself
clever.
said that he was going to do that. It just didn't happen.
Yeah,
Probably.
but you know, that was interesting, but I'm excited, the director done well with that, and I'm excited to see what it is. The trailer's got me interested.
Yeah, talking about a trailer, I have to say the song choice was amazing in it. I've had that song in my head like for the past few days now. I've been
Song
thinking
is it?
about getting it.
Yeah, I
It's,
can't.
I'm not sure who's singing it, but it's that one. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together.
Oh yeah,
That's all.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And I've been thought of
Oh
that.
yeah, that song. Classic.
Yeah, that one. It is a classic, proper 80s classic.
But for all we know, it could be all about a board game with animals.
Yeah, it could like a remake that's coming out. These are the worst fucking segues I've ever heard. So the Jumanji remake has landed its director.
The what?
The Jumanji. Below, sorry.
Jumanji.
Yeah, it's a Jumanji.
I have
Jumanji.
I have a poorly tongue. Okay,
It's
I'm
okay.
struggling with my words.
It's okay.
Too much cunnilingus. Carry on.
Let's move on. Jumanji remake has landed its director. So it's been,
Remake.
Jumanji.
Jumanji has a remake. So it's been a while since they said they were remaking the film,
Yeah.
and they gave it a release date of the 25th of this year.
It's the
Which-
worst.
Isn't going to happen if they've only just got a director.
It's the guy who made Sex Tape.
Yeah, and Bad Teacher.
That's
Jake
the worst.
Harrison.
Oh, Bad Teacher was good. I've not seen Sex Tape.
No.
Was
No,
it
it was not. You were just fooled by Cameron Diaz. She was just there
No.
to seduce, and I
No.
know. Yes. I am a woman, and I'm attracted to men. So I saw her, and I was like, girl, I know what you're doing. You're just keeping everybody distracted from
I
all the
actually
shit that's going
Don't
on.
think she's attractive anyway. So it is a shit film.
Oh, wait, that's what you think. But then you don't even know. She's doing these mind games. She's like a clever girl. She's like, yeah,
That's
I'm a
what your head's thinking,
velociraptor.
Dave. Not your heart.
Right.
Top head.
So yeah, so this guy's directing it, but he is working from a script penned by Scott Rosenberg, who wrote Con Air,
Con Air, yeah.
So weird.
Oh my god, that was an awesome film.
which
Yeah.
was, it's a bad film in every way, shape, and form, but really good at the same time.
It's so bad, it's good.
yeah, that accent that Nicolas Cage has in that film, it's just the worst.
Jumanji makes me feel really, really old. You know
So-
why?
Why?
Because there's a cinema in Paisley where near to where I grew up, and it was one of the really, really old-fashioned cinemas. It's now burnt down, where I went to see Jumanji with my granny, and they stopped it halfway through and served ice cream.
Oh, it's adorable.
Jumanji's
Just before the
20
talkies
years
came
old
in.
this year.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I
crazy.
know, that is pretty nuts.
Yeah,
See,
so that's how long ago it was. They still had a interval at the cinema.
Intermission.
Whoa.
Intermission, yeah.
I love
Kirsten Dunst,
intermissions.
isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
Kirsten
not sure.
Dunst was in it.
Yeah,
Is that who it is?
Yes.
like 5. Wow, no.
She wasn't 5.
11, but-
Silly.
So obviously it's a beloved film. Everyone has fond memories. I don't know anyone who thinks the film's crap. So how do you feel about them remaking it?
I hate
Leave it
it.
alone.
Well, how are they going to replace Robin
Hate it.
Williams?
This is
I
it. It's a
know.
big decision to make.
And
Now-
I just, it's not really, they don't need to remake it because it's like the practical effects aren't really bad. So they don't really have that as an excuse either. It's not like it looks terrible. It looks okay and it's supposed to be like a funny-ish film, which it is. And it's like, I don't get why they had to do it. Like, who was like, oh, they don't have a reason for it.
Because they want to sell
playing
board
devil's
games at
advocate here.
Christmas.
Yeah, they could have
Yeah,
remade
but playing devil's
Zora.
advocate, they always say as well that after 20 years they should remake films so kids of a new generation can appreciate them, because kids
What?
don't tend to go back
What?
and watch the
What?
old films.
Why? Why not? I've got
I don't know,
DVD
this is
and I have
what-
Jumanji on DVD. There's nothing stopping my daughter from watching it apart from the fact that she's 3 months old.
Well, yeah, that's because you're going to introduce her to it, but kids won't go out themselves and seek it. Whereas if they see it in the cinema, they'll go and see it and it'll be introduced to that new generation.
I think
mean,
that's a weird thing to say, though. I feel that's a weird argument to make because
Yeah.
people still see Star Wars,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
original, and it's like people still see like old, Peter Pan or whatever, like the old.
But you say that about Star Wars. I've got I work with someone and their grandson has loads of Star Wars toys, lightsabers and everything. Never seen Star Wars. Just buying into the hype.
Well, I guess Star Wars is special because that's different
Yeah.
because it's sort of
So-
you know who the characters are even though you haven't seen the movie. But I guess like say with Ghostbusters, well, they're remaking Ghostbusters. Never mind.
Yeah, but see, it's not really it's
That's
kind of
different.
a
Yeah.
sequel. It's more of a
yeah.
if they do that with Jumanji, I'm a bit more okay with it. If it's a
Yeah.
shot-for-shot remake, if it's the same story and everything, then they can just fucking do one.
It
But
probably.
they should, instead of having the male character that Robin Williams played, they should have like a female character playing.
Or
that
have the
part.
kids go to Jumanji, where he was.
Yeah, that'd be a cool idea.
Like, so
Just
if you
don't
remember how
have
the
it
film ends,
plot point for plot point.
the film ends with the board washing up on a beach somewhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just have a sequel. Have a belated. Don't call it Jumanji 2, but like, just have all new characters, all new storyline, and then if it's shit, we can all say, remember the time they made a sequel to Jumanji and it was shit, and then we
Sure,
still
they
have
should
the
call it.
original.
Like
What?
when they made a
Jumanji.
sequel to Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
film ever.
It rose then sunk again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, there's a cartoon version of Titanic that focuses on the animals. I used to have it on VHS when I was little. Yeah, there's all sorts of animals, but like not just your usual ones. Like there was mice and there was cats, and then there was some more exotic ones. There was a lizard and a monkey. It was a proper menagerie on the Titanic. All dead now, of course.
Oh.
Poor animals. They never get.
Fish were
mentioned, do
okay. But
they? Why didn't Celine Dion sing about them?
Yeah.
that's very true. She should have sung about them. But you know what I would like to see? I would like to see like an adult version of Jumanji. Like I'm going to start a petition to get an 18 version of Jumanji made.
That sounds
Hey,
filthy.
well done. Well
Want to
done.
play a little game?
Right. So, petitions. So someone has made a petition to make a PG-13 version of Deadpool, as well as the R-rated cut, which to our English listeners is a 12 to the 18 rated cut that we're getting. Are we getting it? Is it 18 or
That's-
15?
To Scottish listeners, it doesn't matter. You can still take your kids to see it.
Yeah, no, just shit.
I think R-rated in America is 15 in the UK.
I don't know. Sophie, you should know.
I have no idea.
Right, brilliant.
Who's Sophie?
It's me. It's my British person, but I can't even talk.
No, me
It's
neither.
me.
British name.
It's my British version.
It says
Me.
Sophia on my screen and everything, and I still called you Sophie.
It's okay. Everybody does,
Alright.
except for most people. But you know.
So yeah,
Call you
so,
Linda.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Right, cool.
so someone called Grace Randolph started this petition to honour her 8-year-old Matt, who really wants to see this film. She says it's one of his favourite characters. Well, then surely she should know what kind of a character Deadpool is.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But there was a great, and I've actually screen captured it so I could read it out to you because it's brilliant. So she put it on Twitter, and then someone replied as Deadpool, "Dear little boy who wants to see my movie, no, you can't see it. It's for big boys and girls. Fuck you. Your mum's a
I've
whore.
just seen it.
Whoa!
Love Deadpool."
That's awesome.
So yeah.
Oh,
To be fair though,
I
I feel
don't
like
understand.
I don't get when parents are like that. Like they're like, oh, I wish my kid could do this or that, and it's like, well, do you know what they like? It's sort of like when adults buy their kids like Call of Duty or whatever, and then like, what's with age limits? And then they complain about the violence, and then they just don't know anything.
I don't
It's not even that.
understand these people who start petitions. I really don't. They really think it's going to change anything. The amount of petitions that have been online and like movie producers and stuff, they just don't give a shit. They go where the money is, and the money isn't in a PG-13 Deadpool movie.
I really want to start a petition to ban petitions.
They probably have
See
done,
how
but
well
they
that
don't
goes.
work.
Yeah.
It cancels
That's so
itself
meta.
out for starters.
Yeah, true.
So, like, I remember when the Deadpool movie was announced that it was going ahead, when we were all talking about how we hope it is an R-rated film.
Yes.
And, like, now what? This is just... If say they did make it a PG-13 version, which they won't because it's fucking retarded, but say they did, if they ever make a sequel, they're not going to make it 18, are they? They'll say, oh, we'll just tone it down. You know,
Depends
fair,
if it was
though,
in 5 years, then yeah, it's fine because they're all 18 by then.
but why can't the
I've
kid
heard-
just wait 5 years? Why is he being selfish?
Why can't they just watch it and say fuck you to their parents?
Yeah. I mean, he's 8. 2 years
Yeah,
time,
but-
he can watch it on his own anyway. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh,
How many
I've heard
18
in
films
places
did you
as
watch
well.
as a child?
0.
A lot.
I've heard going around the rumour mill as well that if this is successful, Deadpool could be appearing in the X-Men movies, and then if he is, then it'll definitely be made PG-13 because those films are PG-13. So if the kid really wants to see him, and this film is successful that's coming out, he can probably end up seeing him in one of the X-Men movies in the future. So
It's not. Even if
All's
it's
not lost.
successful, they're not going to make a PG-13 cut of the film for a film that comes out in 2 weeks.
no, of course not, but you'll probably get to see him in X-Men eventually,
I'm okay
So
with that.
dumb.
and then always swear and be
You know what-
beeped out.
Children, if you're listening to this, which you shouldn't be because it's got an explicit tag because we swear a lot,
Fuck.
go back and play Minecraft.
Yeah, go back, assholes.
In fact, if you want to play some proper Minecraft, you could get the educational edition that's coming out. That will teach you not to fucking make stupid petitions about Deadpool. You late old shits.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Suck 'em
Minecraft. Minecraft's getting a educational version. It's coming to classrooms soon. So they already launched a version specifically for the classroom back in 2011. But now Microsoft are investing in a new and expanded version, and it will be available as a free. Fucking hell, I cannot speak today.
Free trial.
I was about to say free trial. Yes, a free trial. So they said one of the reasons Minecraft fits so well in the classroom is because it's a common creative playground. We've seen that Minecraft transcends the differences in teaching and learning styles and educational systems around the world. It's an open space where people can come together and build a lesson around nearly anything.
So why
Like
do they
what?
need an education version when there's already a version of Minecraft out, the regular
Yeah.
version that does the job?
Because
Money
adults
whores.
are dumb, so when they see
money.
education next to a video game, they'll think, oh, then it's not safe.
Do you know when I was little at school, we used to have stickle bricks?
Oh,
Remember
they were the
stickle
best.
bricks?
Yeah. My mum
I
used
had
to
a
always say
BBC
shittle brick.
computer.
Right. I'm shocked that people don't know what a fucking stickle brick is.
I don't know what a stickle brick is.
do.
Is it like the little? It was like it looked like a straw, but it looked like a cactus essentially.
Yeah, yeah, kind
Yeah, and you stuck them together. No, I do know what they are.
We had them, which was, creative for us back then. But now kids these days, they get a Minecraft at school. It's ridiculous.
My kid plays Minecraft at nursery.
Why can't they just, learn something? That's what you're at school for.
Well, I
So
mean,
what takes the biscuit?
kids are
Well, we used
different
to have-
now.
We used to have blackboards with chalk. Now they get whiteboards with pens. It's a piss take.
I kind of get that one because it's easier to read, cleaner, less
I was
messy.
taking a
True.
piss.
But it was more fun to take your nails and draw on the chalkboard thing.
Yeah, it was if you were Satan.
Yeah, story of my life. So
She's Norse, like they're all into the heavy metal.
the Norse,
Sophia,
yes.
why is Scandinavia so metal?
Because we live in total darkness 99% of the time.
That's
So
a really good answer.
No, but it's true. When I wake up in the morning, it's dark. When I go home, it's dark. So
Yeah,
I don't
same
want to
here.
listen. I
It's the
don't.
same here, yeah.
But then it's like way
Yeah, but we get
colder.
summer, don't we?
It's way colder. People are sad and angry, and we just want to sit around feeling sorry for ourselves. And so we put on, I don't know, black metal.
Sounds like our countries have a lot more in common than you think,
Yeah.
because you've literally just described us right now. And Kev's right, we do have a summer. It was about 2 years ago, I think. It was nice.
It's been a long winter ever since.
I actually remember that summer because that's when I lived in England. There was one where it was like super nice, and I think it was in like 2011 or something, where it was like super warm in like March.
Yeah.
Where are you from, Sophia? Norway?
Yeah.
They have heated roads there, don't they?
What?
Heated roads.
Heated
Or is
roads?
that, yeah, or is that in Iceland?
Is that even
We
a
don't
thing?
need.
Yeah, because there's a load of snow and ice, they have heated roads, so ice doesn't form on the roads.
How does it
Under road heating.
How does that even work?
Because Iceland's got a lot of volcanoes and stuff, they funnel the hot air under the roads when they build them, so ice doesn't form.
Yeah, we don't do that. We put chains on our cars and stop being wimps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, I've just googled it. Nowhere does it say they use volcano technology.
I swear I've read this somewhere, I'm going to find it.
The internet never lies.
Oh my god. So yeah,
Ah.
well, you could make volcano heated roads in Minecraft, so that's one educational perk.
True.
What else? What else could you learn from Minecraft? That's the point I wanted to make.
Well, actually, there's
punch
quite a
sheep to
lot.
death.
Yeah, you can know, but you know that
You can chin a cow.
steak
Sorry,
comes
sorry.
from cows.
Yeah.
You know that if you get sheep and then if you shave the sheep,
You can make a
turn that
bed.
into wool that can to make a bed. There is little things in that that actually teach kids, because my son has learned a few things that I would not have expected him to understand because of Minecraft.
But don't get me
Punch
wrong. I
mud,
think
it disappears.
yeah, Minecraft is like a great game. I love it. It's very addictive. It's great for kids. I just don't see why you would need it in the school.
I think it's a great place to be creative, and I think you can learn a lot from in that sense. Because I feel like in school now, kids don't really have the same. Like it's hard to teach kids to be creative, but at the same time, that's something you should do. And I think that like this would be a good way to go forward. And I mean, it's an introduction to technology. You can make stuff with Minecraft. Our friend Ian, he made a TV series, or like an internet series called Seedlings, and it's awesome. And you know, made it through Minecraft, and you can do stuff like that. And kids should learn how to do that. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Can I just take the stage a second?
Yes.
Just reading some it. Geothermal Iceland heating up the roads and even the beach. The centre of Reykjavik has hot water, heated tubes heating up the main squares, the pavements, and the asphalted roads.
I love how you said
And
the
where
name.
does the heat? Where does the heat come from?
You just said. Kev's mouth, by the sound of things.
No, you tell me they've diverted the flow of some magma under some roads, and I was like, okay, cool.
No, I said they used the heat from the volcanoes to like heat water, I think.
So there's a big giant pan suspended over their volcano.
Well, no, there's probably
Heating water.
a big tank of water somewhere where it's being heated by the volcanic heat, and then it's being pumped through under the roads and pavement. It's a thing. I'm reading it here.
I've had volcano cooked food.
Oh,
In
fancy.
Lanzarote, they were cooking chicken over the heat off of a volcano, and you get to eat it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Volcano podcast, where we talk about volcano.
I'm just proving my point, man.
Erupting with information.
Oh, that's good. I want to start a volcano.
It's called
podcast just to
geothermal
use
heat.
that.
Geothermal heat. That's
Yeah,
but just
geothermal
any-
power.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. David, we out of news?
We are out of news.
Oh.
I've got feedback here.
Ooh.
Okay. This is from Scott Sedman.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I told
he
you not to read
says,
that is once.
this episode is an absolutely great episode. I'm enjoying listening to it. and he's like, Sophia, if I wanted to hear more of Sophia, what would we do? Would you give her her own podcast?
Who knows? Maybe. We'll see.
Sophia, do you maybe have your own podcast coming up?
I maybe do have my own podcast.
Why are
coming
you
up.
being so suspicious? Like, maybe I do.
I do. If you go to the Out of Lives podcast website,
Outoflives.net?
yes, then you'll see in the menu there's something that wasn't there. And it's with ideas, and you press it, and you go in, and you're like, what is this magical place? And you'll soon find out. But if you click there, you'll get what people call a teaser, trailer-ish type thing. Yes.
Or maybe you won't. Who knows?
Or you won't, whatever, who knows.
Actually, whilst we're on the subject of the website, why am I still Jabba the Hutt on the cast page?
I've got no idea. Yeah, I've got no idea why.
Because I was showing someone at work the other day our wonderful website, which is great. Everyone should go there and check it out. And then I clicked on the is it the team page or the cast page? And there's a picture.
Yeah.
There's a picture of there's my name, and above it a Facebook photo of Jabba the Hutt.
Aw, adorable.
Yeah, is it?
I don't even
First time
have
Jabba
one.
the Hutt's
Is
ever
that
been
why-
called adorable. You've got your own page, Sophia.
I'm kidding. Oh
Fucking
my
awful.
god, I'm kidding. Relax.
Is that why you was screening that picture that guy drew? Because he saw that Jabba the Hutt thing.
No, that's because I like Fallout.
Oh,
But
okay.
I was radioactive, Kev. Keep.
I had to explain that to you, so don't act as if it's stupid. But anyway, so does anyone have anything else to plug? Kev?
Yeah, I do. There's 5 major geothermal power plants exist in Iceland, which produce approximately 26.2% of their electricity. And you can find me on Twitter at Don't Shoot Tiny with more volcano facts.
Dave?
Yeah, you can add me on Twitter. I'm Captain News. I don't post much news. I actually deleted my phone the other day. Twitter app on my phone the other day.
Deleted your phone? How the fuck did you do that?
I know.
It's
I
an
mean,
Nokia.
I reset the whole phone, so I did technically delete my phone. And I can't remember my Twitter password, so I may not be tweeting for a while.
Password 123.
Or you can
Right, it
play
probably
Xbox with me at MeatyFishman89.
Sophia?
Well, you already know you can find the information for the podcast I am doing, which will come out soon. Or who knows, whatever. We can talk on Twitter. It's Sophia H. ITSSOFIA
Not
H.
Sophie.
No, not Sophie. Not Sophia with
Or Linda.
PH. Sophia with an F. It's Sophia H. And the song from the new Cloverfield trailer is I Think We're Alone Now by Tommy James and the Shondells.
That's the one, thank you.
Yeah,
I think
you're
that's better
welcome.
though.
Sophia, do you have your own website?
I do, SophiaHarris.com. You probably don't know how to spell Harris. That's okay.
HARRIS.
No.
Z.
I got a bit difficult. Yeah, it's a Z. HARIZ. And Sophia with an F.
Oh, it's Harris, not Harris. I thought it said Harris.
It is Harris. My dad doesn't know how to spell. So,
Okay, fair
I
enough.
don't think your dad picked your surname, Sophia.
No, I didn't. He did pick his first name, though. It was his Bob, which is hilarious.
Bob Harris.
Yeah, like in Lost in Translation. Which is hilarious. I was like, Sophia Coppola and then Bob Harris. What is happening?
I've always wanted to know a Bob.
Yeah.
Well,
I know Bob.
I know a Bob as well. But if people are wanting to write in some feedback, where would they send it, Dave?
Put it
Batman.
in a free post envelope and attach it to a pigeon. And then
Yep.
send that pigeon to Ross.
Podcast at outoflives.net.
That's the one.
Have we stopped taking the legs off them now?
Yeah, it was too messy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Can I also write you a letter?
Yeah, if you want.
you-
You can. They've given you a
just
go.
Did you
send-
get it? It's a Pokemon pun. Raichu?
Oh dear God.
Oh,
I don't know what Pokemon is.
Oh my goodness. It was fun in my head.
Okay.
type in
I-
pig and man in Google, Ross. And you.
No, I'm not that thick.
Do we have
Right,
any other
well,
podcasts, Ross, that we should mention? Did we have a PlayStation one?
No,
No. No.
nothing else.
No. Okay.
Yep, so that's the only podcast that we have. That's it. This is it. Sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was going to say is, I don't think I've not actually checked my Twitter for a few days, so I'm not sure if we got any feedback for last week's Fact of the Week. So I think we might have been okay last week.
Yeah, we didn't get any.
Did we not get any? Kev, did you get any?
I wasn't here last week. I was dying, so I don't even know what happened last week.
Right, okay. Well, I'm just going to log in. Oh, wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Dave, we did get some
Touching
tweets
stuff.
about last week's
I
facts.
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Well, right. So your fact last week
Yeah.
supposedly has offended some certain people,
Uh-oh.
and I've got some quite harsh tweets directed your way, I'm afraid to say. In fact, it's all of our way. You're starting to paint us all with your same brush. Is that even a saying?
It is
Yes.
now.
It is
I think you
now.
tar people with the same brush. I don't know about paint.
Yeah.
How
No,
many?
you paint.
Yeah. Well, I'm painting because I can't afford tar.
Oh.
How dare you insult people suffering for carotomania? It's a serious condition, and that's from @JasonOrange.
Hey, what the fuck did you say
And-
last week?
You don't want to know, Kev. It's not even worth repeating. And a new low for the Out of Lice podcast, attacking severely ill children and all the blessed Nazis, and that's from @ScottSedman. So
I didn't hear the fact. I'm kind of
94.
glad now.
yeah, I don't know. It's not worth repeating, and I think we might get sued if we
Yeah.
even utter it again.
Jesus
So,
Christ, Dave.
I'm sorry, Dave, but you are now officially sacked.
But I have a fact for this week.
It doesn't matter. You caused too much damage to the pods, which is unrecoverable. Sophia, the little trick that we played on Dave about getting you in as his replacement has totally worked. You've got the job if you want it.
Sure.
Right, no problem. I will give you one last facto, Dave, just to say it's your final curtain call.
This one should make Sophia happy though, because it's a Pokemon one.
Ah.
And it is right, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is this news more than a fact, to be fair.
Oh, it's news rather than a fact?
Yeah, I thought facts is getting too dangerous, so I've got some news instead.
Ah.
Right, well, Dave, take us out of this week's episode with a fact. The rest is Out of Lice. We'll catch you all next week with the regular show.
Okay. So I'm sure many of you are aware of the horror comedy game Pokemon. It was huge in the 90s and continues to be incredibly popular to this day. However, recently some discarded Pokemon ideas have come to light. Several scrapped characters are causing a stir because of their controversial designs. For example, one Pokemon, named Crocosheet, looks like a turd in a soup bowl. Another, Drildo, is clearly just Bambi with a sex toy strapped to his face. But worst of all is Yiddish U, which is simply a tree embellished with the Star of David.
You're in tune to Out of Lives. www.outoflives.net.
Can't handle the truth.
Captain News with the news.
Bong?
X-Files is back in more ways than one. Someone needs to
Good
bomb.
turn, Sophia.
Bong? I don't understand what's happening.
Just say bong after every moment that he speaks.
Okay. I can
As
say
if it's like the news.
that. Bong.
Oh, you're throwing me. Let's start again.
Bong.
X-Files is back in more ways than one.
Bong!
Life in post-apocalyptic Moscow hits Hollywood.
You got to keep on doing that.
Am I doing all the bongs?
No,
Yes.
Do you know what?
Okay,
No bongs. No
Right,
bongs.
no bongs, no bongs. Just read it and do it what we usually
I
do.
can do all the bongs, I promise. This time I'll nail it.
Oh, outtake in the first 10 minutes again?
I'll do it now, I promise. I'll be so good at bonging, you have no idea. Oh, wait. Shit.
I always heard you were good at bonging.
Oh, Jesus.
I got you on this podcast because I heard you were good at bonging.
Oh, my God. Forget that happened. Are you ready for the bongs?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Alright.
You sounds like a Pokemon. That's
It's okay, I'm not gonna
Wow.
give Mew up.
Oh,
That was absolutely
Oh.
magic carp.
I
oh my
love
god.
No.
I love Mewtwo.
You just be careful, I'm gonna
Ditto.
Pikachu.
Ditto.
Oh, Ditto. Oh,
I
Charmander
celebrate
is out
with
of
a
here.
No, that's not even one.
Now you're just saying Pokemon in the sentence.
I'm gonna
10
go
minutes at a time.
Charizard to the shop.
Yeah. How bad Blastoise enough of your shit?
That's quite how it works.
I feel like you guys
It's like-
I feel like you guys are the type of dudes who would Squirtle on a girl's Jigglypuffs.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, I like that one. I'm using that.
Oh,
Can't
that's
steal my
Kev's
joke.
chat up line.
That's not a sound like.
Sophia, tell us that thing. Did someone actually come up and use that as a chat up line on you?
No, I used it on someone else.
But
We just stunned into silence. Okay,
Yeah.
that works.
No, I just made it up. I
not
wish
right.
though.
Squirtle,
I mean,
magic
obviously that's what every girl wants to hear.
Would it?
I
Work?
think-
would that chat line work on you? Would you be like, I'm gonna buy you a drink?
Well, it depends on what you feel is what would work, like what you would want to return. You know what I mean?
I want to put my scroty on your Jigglypuffs.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean that depends.
Would it be okay
On
to
the girl.
exchange Jigglypuff with Wigglypuff? Or does that make it more offensive?
Who knows?
Wigglypuff was a
these
Pokemon,
days?
right? I think Wigglypuff
Yeah.
was a Pokemon.
Wigglytuff.
Wigglytuff. Ah, okay. It's been so long since I've seen any Pokemon.
We've been out of lives.